Good day. It's Ekaterina here, and I would like to show you one more step with distributive law. I'm starting off with these two numbers, 2 and a 7. And if I've paired those together, what do you suppose I do with them? If you guessed an addition sign and 2 brackets, correct. And now I have a second pair of numbers, a 3 and a 5. You notice that they're gray? I bet you can imagine what we're going to do with them. You got it. We're going to put brackets around them and a plus sign. So this problem is composed of many little multiplications or little steps, which you've practiced already. Let's turn over the 5 so that we can start with our 3. We know to take 2 3 times. So let's do that with our tiles. 2 times 3. And we'll also use our brackets or parentheses right here to separate all our multiplications we're about to do. Now remember what we do when we start the multiplying process? We add a plus sign, and now we're going to take 7 3 times. 7 times 3. Let's not forget our brackets. What do you think I do next? If you're guessing that I turn the 3 over and now work on the 5, that is indeed the next step we take. So let's make sure we add another plus sign, because now we're calculating 2 times 5. We have to keep adding these products to each other, these partial multiplications to each other. And now we take 2 times 5. And now we need to take the 7 5 times. Looks like we're running out of room, so let's put it down here. And we mustn't forget that we're adding these partial multiplications. Can't forget our times sign. Let's begin to calculate these little multiplications. Let's start with the first one. 2 times 3, 6, 7 times 3, 21, 2 times 5, and 7 times 5. Do you remember what that is? 35. If you'd like to check any of these on your multiplication board, feel free to, but I bet maybe you've memorized your multiplication table. The truth is, you really only need to memorize half of it. Think about that. Why do you think that is? Now let's write out these partial products with a number value. Our first one is 6. Then we have 21, then 10, and lastly 35. All right, there's 2 different ways we can add this problem. Let's start with collecting the partial products in bead form. It seems I'll need to exchange 6 plus 5 is 11, plus 1 more is 12. Let's exchange these for 12. There we are. And our answer is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 72. 72. Now, what do you think is going to happen if we add these numbers together? Did it occur to you that these numbers might equal 72 as well? Well, that's a fact. Feel free to check and see if these numbers come out to 72 with your addition work with the decimal number cards. You can also use the bead frame. How many other materials can you think of to check this answer? Don't forget, there's one other way you can check this answer. What's 2 plus 7? 9. Let's turn this over. And what's 3 plus 5? 8. What's 9 times 8? 72. And you're welcome to check that on your multiplication board as well. You are welcome to do this work with any combination of numbers that you like. Don't forget, the first set of numbers is your multiplicand in white, and the second set of numbers is your multiplier in gray. If you don't happen to have these tiles, you can just use pieces of paper. And for the multiplier, maybe you could just put a small m at the bottom or write the number with a gray marker. I'm sure you'll have lots of ideas. All right, I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I hope you capture your work. I look so forward to seeing your practice with this.
We have a lot more lessons at Guidepost with activities that you can do at home or at school. One of my favorites is in the video description below.